Now, this is from Harvard. They say a massive meteorite, estimated 4 times the size of Mount Everest, struck Earth billions of years ago, boiled the upper layers of the ocean. Really, you boil out the upper layers of the ocean, you're going to cook everything that's on the Earth. And that's what caused the mud fossils that I had discovered. And I believe it's the same event, which took 7 days to approach Earth, getting fiery and fiery as it came close. It appeared to be 2 suns in the heavens, and it literally caused the Earth to stand still for a day. And that was also spoken about, and that's in Velikovsky's account. Of all of the ancient texts talked about the Earth standeth thou still, and the moon, whatever, something. It was very, very prophetic, and I think Nostradamus went back and took all this stuff and said, this is what's going to happen. And because it did happen, and likely it could happen again. All right, this is about Nostradamus. He predicted that there was going to be a great star and it would burn for 7 days, which would be this giant comet approaching us, boiling the oceans, and actually almost wiping out life on Earth completely. Okay, my friends, this is about Nostradamus, who was he was quite famous during his day as a prophesizer of things that were to come. I think he was stating things that had come already that he knew about and other people did not know about. Now, this is from Encyclopedia Britannica, and sometimes they block me. Let's see what happens. But this is about Nostradamus, and it talks about 7 days. They circled the walls of Jericho for 6 days, and on the 7th they collapsed. All kinds of things happened within the 7 days, all through the ancient texts, talking about the 7 days just before the destruction. And this fiery comet came, and it took 7 days to reach the earth. Now, here's what he's going to talk about. This is the predictions of Nostradamus.
The mid-16th century southern France. An aged man gazes at the stars. He is a doctor, apothecary, and astrologist by trade. Yet his contemporaries saw far more in him. They called Nostradamus a prophet who could divine the future. A future that would bring death and ruin. He declared that a comet would fall from the heavens. A celestial body consisting of stone and iron would crash into the earth, destroying all life with it. An inferno, a nightmare, a firestorm that would leave in its wake only death and chilling cold. A vision of the destruction of the earth. No one else prophesied a darker fate for the world than this man from southern France. To this day, no other fortune teller has enjoyed as much credence as this man, yet his life and his work remain controversial. Was he a genius or prophet, or a charlatan? He wrote over 1,000 lines of prophetic verse more than 400 years ago. He is purported to have predicted Hitler's terror, the French Revolution, the rise of Napoleon, and finally the demise of the world. The Prophecies, Nostradamus' rhyming quatrains, was a banner seller during his lifetime. Many shivered when reading them, yet to this day no one has been able to arrive at a definitive interpretation of them. Nostradamus intentionally shrouded the truth in secrecy, using an encoded language to avoid being accused of witchcraft by his enemies. True or not, Nostradamus presented the world with riddles. This is why scholars are still searching for the key to unlocking these prophecies that continue to dog us to this day.
Don't forget this. The great star for 7 days will cause 2 suns to appear, and the night will howl. It'll be screaming as it approaches us. And what happened with the walls of Jericho, they circled the walls for 6 days, and on the 7th day, it crashed. And they talked about trumpets and all kinds of things going on there. Could this be related? And the earth stood still for a day as the impact of this celestial body, I believe it was Venus, impacted our atmosphere. It wrenched the earth and literally stood still. That's what the ancient texts say. Earth standeth thou still, that type of thing. And how this actually all unfolded, or people actually standing there saying these things, I don't know. But it appears that these events are very, very similar, what Nostradamus is talking about, into what actually did happen, which caused the Triassic era. Boiled the oceans, just like Harvard said, caused the red bed, the gray clay, and the black cap, which was the boiled flesh, the leftovers, and then the falling debris, which caused the black cap. I'm going to leave it at that for now, but it would be nice to be able to discuss reality without being assaulted, or actually having people listen to it and think about it. That would be a good thing, I think. And I think President Trump, I hope he really wants to do that. Every time I mention anything like that, it turns into an argument about political stuff. It's not political. This is all real. This is just reality. It has nothing to do with politics. All right, so please try to get this out, and other people try to understand what our real true history is. And a lot of things are going to change because of this if we acknowledge this. Otherwise, we're just walking around in circles forever. All right, I have the evidence to support the things I'm saying, especially Comet Bennu, or asteroid Bennu. They have the samples back here on Earth, and they are biological, shown it over and over and over. It's time to take this into account. It's our history. It's our truth. All right, I love you all. Bye.